Just last week, precision cutting technologies in Spokane Valley was recognized by the Small Business Administration for its role in manufacturing and job creation. But PCT doesn't make a lot of its own products. Instead, it specializes in making products for other companies. Deis explains in our latest edition of Made in the Northwest.
Well, we've been in business almost 15 years here in the Spokane Valley, and we've seen quite a bit of growth in those 15 years.
Precision cutting technology started with just 2 employees in a 1,500 square foot shop, but now with this massive expansion project you see behind me,
it'll be close to 20,000 square feet, and we'll be pushing about 15 or 16 employees full time.
PCT is a metal fabricator that supplies parts to industry. Parts you might see in machinery or even have in your home.
These parts are not necessarily made completely by the companies you buy them from, and that's kind of where we shine, is we help come alongside these other companies and help them produce their product.
And while you may not have heard of PCT, you've definitely heard of some of the local companies they work with.
We do a lot of work for Honeywell. We do work for Wagstaff, Telect, Kaiser.
It starts with companies sending PCT files with the exact specs they're looking for. Those parts are then cut on one of their many machines. The laser jet is a popular, cost-effective way to cut metal.
It's a very focused beam of light. It cuts with about a 8 to 10 thousandths kerf. That's the width of the cut.
PCT has 2 water jet cutters which cut more than just metal.
Water jets can cut all kinds of plastics. They can go about 6 inches thick. They can cut really tight geometries that you might not cut well with heat.
And in recent years, PCT's customers pushed them to add a CNC lathe and a CNC mill, which only increases their capabilities.
We've added different features, whether it's drilling, tapping, pocketing, things like that, so that when they take the parts into their shop, they're ready to send out their door.
And while most of their work is industrial, they also do things like signage, including an artistic piece they're working on for UW, and jobs they've done for Highlands Day Spa in Post Falls, and this fence project for BlackRock in Coeur d'Alene. PCT's water jets can even do flooring projects like this one for Cyrus O'Leary's. And their split pipe casing, one of PCT's own products, has become essential for things like buried utility systems and installation of fiber optics on things like bridges. As PCT continues to grow, they expect to hire 2 or 3 more people in the coming year, and the owner even has an exit strategy, even if it's still several years away.
Our oldest son, Will, has mentioned several times, after college, maybe a few years of experience, he'd like to possibly buy us out one of these days.
But the way they're going, it'll cost a lot more than it did 15 years ago. For Made in the Northwest, I'm Deis, KXOI 4 News.